Yeah, I think he did, for real. I think he did.
Hey, Wendell, when did you find out that Coach K was going to come back, and what was that scene like in the locker room?
Really just at halftime. He normally comes in and talks to us, but instead Coach Shire came in and informed us kind of what was going on in the situation. From there, I went and checked on him in the locker room. He wasn't doing too well. Really just something that we had his back from there.
How chippy would you describe tonight's game?
I wouldn't describe it as too chippy. Just too hard. Really just two good teams, just fighting hard. Like I said, Wake's a really good team. They're probably top 2-3 team in our conference. They showed us tonight. They played with tremendous fight, and they gave us a fight the whole way.
What made the difference down the stretch to get this win tonight after you've lost a couple of post games like this, especially at home, Miami and Virginia?
Really just our will to win. If you looked at our huddle, no matter how big of a run they went on, everybody's facing the huddle. We all knew that we weren't going to lose this game. We were determined that we needed to stop. We were able to get the stop that we needed.
How were you guys able to have the composure to respond, knowing that you didn't have coach for the second half? Was it hard to be not worried or nervous or anything? It's one thing when you know before the game you're not going to have another thing in the middle of it.
Yeah. No, we weren't worried. We weren't nervous. We really just wanted to have his back out there. Like I said before, I feel like every guy's face showed in the huddle. The whole time we knew we were going to have his back.
So how good of a feeling was it when you go to the locker room and coach is there?
Yeah, it was a great feeling just to see he's up and doing well. I'm pretty sure he got a couple IVs back there. Just know he's doing better. So hopefully he can go get some rest tomorrow. We got an off day. He still probably won't rest, but at the same time, I know that he'll be ready for Saturday.
Wendell, as one of the older guys on the team, do you take responsibility for getting on guys if they're not taking the best shots, considering you are able to get a good shot most of the time?
It's not just me. I think it's for everybody. As a leader, it may start with me, but really everybody has a voice in this team, 1 through 14. We feel like nobody's at a higher stature than anybody else in this team. If you got something to say, I'm just saying, and then I'm just another guy to listen to you.
What did you saw on the final play there? John said that he wanted to get you guys with Paolo going downhill towards the basket. What did you see when you see Mark get the dunk? What's sort of going through your head?
Yeah, we got what we wanted. We had Paolo going downhill for a great look. I thought the lid was going to go in. I was kind of right in there too for the tip in. But Big Fella came in and dunked in. He brought us home like he did all game.
Wendell, Coach Forbes suggested that Wake started their comeback when they went big and Duke had trouble running his offense against that much size. Is that what you saw out there?
No, I don't think that was the case, really. They made a couple things in transition. I think really first it was on the defensive end. We really weren't playing with that same intensity that we were in the first half. But we can. At the same time, we were coming down getting the shots we wanted. Some of them didn't fall, and like I said, kind of translated to the defense, and we gave them some easy looks.
Get it up on the backboard and try and draw the big marksman and get it up to the backboard. And it worked out. I would like to make it, but either you make it or the big man cleans it up. So Mark was there and he cleaned it up.
What makes today P-Day with Mark wearing the shirt and Dell wearing the shirt?
Nah, they had been talking about doing that for a minute. I didn't even know they was going to do it till I saw them all. But they was talking about doing it. But we're going to do for everybody. We're going to get the Kill Mode shirts. We're going to rock that. We're going to get the Theo John merch. We're going to rock that. So we're going to do it. Put everybody on.
Did you think your line was good at the end?
It felt good off the hand. It felt good, but softly came off the rim right to Mark's hand. So that's perfect.
What was the feeling with Coach going out at halftime and kind of what was said in halftime about that?
It really wasn't like Shire came in, told us, Coach,
what was it like finding out
don't be out.
Wasn't going to be able to finish?
How was that? We just kind of carried on. Last time we played Wake, Coach wasn't there at all, so we're comfortable with Shire being the coach, and he did a great job. It really wasn't much to talk about. We just had to come out in the second half and do the job.
How early today did you know that Coach wasn't feeling himself?
To halftime.
What did he say to you guys after the game? Did he look all right and all that?
Coach, he's the toughest guy, one of the toughest guys I know. He was fine. He came and talked to us, told us, gave us a post-game talk like he would if he was on the court.
You guys had a 19-point
he was happy we won.
Was there any panic when
told us, we got to be smarter, especially towards the end.
What was the reaction from Shire?
Sorry about that. I'm sorry that he was just happy we won, and that was a big game for conference. For us to remain in first place. So yeah.
This game seemed to get a little chippy. There was some talking going on. Do you like that type of kind of banter between your opposition?
Yeah, no, definitely. It makes the game more competitive. They're a great team. They started to battle back, make shots. They got good players, especially on offense, and a lot of weapons. So, they're playing, but yeah, I mean that talk is just it's competitors, going at it. It's never personal. So he's out there, trying to get the edge.
There's a camera on the backboard.
I just saw that picture.
So we all saw the picture. So we'll just go through the comments.
Yeah, man, that was. It's like I don't know what it is. It's like teams come in here and they always get something crazy, like every time. But no, he threw it, and at first I thought it was super way short because it was flat, but it just started going right to the basket, and it literally was probably in there and just rolled out, and I just was like, wow. My face, I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, why is that even that close?
Yeah, your face was different than that.
We can't ever, we can't ever relax. It's just like, damn, we can't ever just get the win and relax. There's always something else we gotta worry about. Even with 0.4 seconds, we gotta worry about stuff.
I know it's obviously your first college season, but does it feel like there's been a lot of weird stuff like that happening in your games? Whether it's like
double lobs, my teammates are just finding me in spots where I can be successful. It's just obviously been a little better than it's been the last couple of games. So yeah, I'm shooting at a higher percentage.
You've had some good moments over the last couple of years with that feeling of getting that down and knowing that you won the game the way that you did, kind of ferociously.
Yeah, it's definitely up there. I think if it was counted good initially, it would have helped. The fact that it was counted no good, got reviewed, definitely made it a little more concerning. Finding out it was good and getting the win was definitely huge.
When you're in that moment, is it possible to think about where the ball is in the cylinder, or are you just?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for it. At first I got to see if it's going in or not. Try to get it off the rim, and regardless, worst case scenario, we go to overtime. The goal is to get the last shot.
Kind of looked like Wendell, almost touched it a little bit too.
Yeah. I mean, we were all crashing the glass. We wanted to get a putback. Wanted to get 2 points. So.
Mark, I'm sorry if you've already been asked, but can you just sort of walk through what you saw in that last play and at least what you're thinking? Do you think Paolo's layup was going to go?
Yeah, I want to be ready for the rebound, make or miss. I was just in the right place, right time. Bounce off the rim, and I got it. Done.
You guys have had a couple of close losses, including the last game. What's going through your mind as Wake is kind of making this comeback from down 19 and then tie, and then you guys getting the last shot?
We know we've been in a lot of situations where we haven't been successful. Closing out close games. So I think tonight it was just, even in the huddle, we knew we're gonna have to win. We're gonna win this game was sort of the mindset. And then that last play, having the last shot, knowing time and score. Worst case scenario is OT, but best case scenario we get 2 points, and that was best case scenario happens.
Mark, have you ever made a game winner with that little time left before?
It's been a little while, probably when I was younger.
When you were younger?
Yeah. It's a great feeling. Just got the win.
A week ago, you guys were on the other end of close last second play, and you were right in the center of that. Just for you to be able to, in the span of a week, show how much you've grown. Do you feel like you have? Do you feel like you're still getting better than you came out?
I